What is your English level? Beginner, intermediate, or advanced? Let's find out. We are going to test your English level. We will give you special 30 questions divided in 3 different levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. 30 questions: 10 beginner, 10 intermediate, 10 advanced. We will show you question, then you will have 5 seconds to come up with the answer. If you need more time, you can pause the video, think about your answer and play it again. And please, don't forget to count the number of correct answers you have. Also, we are gonna explain the grammar and vocabulary in every question so that you know why your answer was wrong if it was. Let's start the test. The first 5 questions are for the beginner level, the A level. Which sentence is correct? A. Peter has a very big house. B. Peter has a very big house. C. Peter has very big house. When we use the verb have in present simple tense, we should use has for he, she, it, and have with they, you, and we. The correct answer is B. Peter has a very big house. Why do we say a big house? For singular nouns, we use an article a, an, or the. In this case, we have a noun house, so we must say a house, not just house. That's why B is correct. Which sentence is correct? A. You doesn't like milk. B. You not like milk. C. You don't like milk. The correct answer is you don't like milk. But why? Again, this is present simple tense. But it's a negative form. To make a simple present tense negative, we use don't for I, you, we, they, and doesn't for he, she, it. So, I don't, you don't, he doesn't, she doesn't, it doesn't, you don't, they don't, and we don't. Answer 3. Which sentence is correct? A. He goes to the office in taxi. B. He goes to the office by taxi. C. He goes to the office by a taxi. When we are talking about the means of transport, a taxi, a bus, a car, a train, we use by bus, by train, by taxi. Another important thing is we never use the article the before means of transport. So please remember, we never say I go by the taxi unless we know which taxi or which car we are talking about. Next answer. Which one is correct? A. He lives in Spain. B. He lives in Spain. C. He is live in Spain. He lives in Spain. But why? Because this is present simple tense. In present simple, have a subject plus a verb when the subject is the third person singular which he, she, it, with he, she, it, the verb takes an S. So, I live, you live, he lives, she lives, it lives. Next question. Which sentence is correct? A. She not can cook. B. She doesn't can cook. Or she can't cook. She can't cook, correct. But why? The verb can is a modal verb. We don't need to use an auxiliary verb here, and we never use not before the verb. Next question. Which sentence is correct? Are you going to Paris next week? Do you going to Paris next week? Are you going in Paris next week? Correct answer. Are you going to Paris next week? In this case, we are talking about future plans in English. We use be going to, and B stands for am, is, are. Are you going to Paris next week? But why we say to Paris instead of in Paris? Because to is the next week. Next question. Which sentence is correct? A. Do you play yesterday? B. Are you played yesterday? Or did you play yesterday? Correct C. Did you play yesterday? Why? There is yesterday a marker word which is used in past simple. So in past simple questions we use did plus verb. Which sentence is correct? A. How she makes an apple drink. B. Does she make an apple drink? How? C. How does she make an apple drink? The answer is how does she make an apple drink? The question form in English is always like this. We have a question what, an auxiliary verb, a subject and a main verb. The subject is she and the verb is make, so how does she make is the correct word order. Next question. Which sentence is correct? A. I enjoy to watch Discovery Channel. I enjoy watching Discovery Channel. Or I enjoy watch Discovery Channel. The correct answer. I enjoy watching Discovery Channel. After verbs enjoy, mind and suggest, we always use verb plus ing form. Next question. 10. Which sentence is correct? A. There is a water in the bottle. There is many water in the bottle, or there is some water in the bottle. Correct answer. There is some water in the bottle, because water is an uncountable noun. We don't need to use an article. We can't say a water. When we are talking about the uncountable nouns like milk, oil, water, coffee, we say some or any in questions and negative sentence. Good job, guys! Congratulations! Let's go to intermediate level B. Which sentence is correct? A. I haven't seen Mike last year. I didn't see Mike last year. I don't saw Mike last year. The correct answer, I didn't see Mike last year. There are two tenses that students often confuse, past simple or present perfect. They both are used to talk about something that happened in the past. However, if we know exactly when something happened, we use past simple. Though in this case we know exactly when this happened, right? Last night. So the correct answer is I didn't see Mike last year. The next question. Which sentence is correct? Did you bought the movie ticket? Have you bought the movie ticket? You have bought the movie ticket. Correct answer. Have you bought the movie ticket? There is a question where we use the present perfect because we don't know the exact time when the person bought the tickets, so we use the present perfect. The next question. Which sentence is correct? He's never been to Africa. He's never gone to Africa. He never went to Africa. The correct answer, he's never been to Africa. But what's the difference between been and gone? Been means that you were in some place in the past and then you come back. You have the memories and you have the experience. Gone means you went there and you are still there. So if I say she has gone to Africa, that means she went there and she still hasn't come back. In this case, because we are talking about never saw she, has never been there, is right. The next question. Which sentence is correct? She made many mistakes in her test. She did many mistakes in her test. She has done many mistakes in her test. The correct answer, she made many mistakes in her test. Why? To make mistakes is a collocation. We always say to make mistakes. To do mistakes is not correct. Next question. Which sentence is correct? Your relationship with your parents depends on different factors. Depends of different factors. Depends by different factors. Correct answer depends on different factors. Next question. Which sentence is correct? If I see Peter tomorrow, I will tell him about it. If I will see Peter tomorrow, I tell him about it. If I saw Peter tomorrow, I would talk him about it. Correct answer. If I see Peter tomorrow, I will tell him about it. This is a conditional sentence. Here we have the first conditional. The first clause is present and the second clause is future with the verb will. If I see Peter tomorrow, I will tell him about it. That's correct. Next question. Which sentence is correct? If I was you, I would learn French better. If I were you, I learned French better. Or, if I were you, I would learn French better. The correct answer, if I were you, I would learn French better. Again, this is a conditional sentence. We use the second conditional when we are talking about an imaginary situation. If I were you, this is an real situation. In second conditional sentence, the first clause is the past simple and the second clause is what plus verb infinitive. If I were you, I would learn English better. This is the correct answer. The next question. Which sentence is correct? They called out the trip because Jane was sick. They called off the trip because Jane was sick. Or they called for the trip because Jane was sick. The correct answer, they called off the trip because Jane was sick. So, these are sentences with phrasal verbs. To call off means to cancel. So, they called off the trip. The answer B is right. The next question. Which sentence is correct? When she was a child, she used to play tennis. When she was a child, she got used to playing tennis. When she was a child, she was used to playing tennis. Correct answer, she used to play tennis. Used to talk about something we did in the past but we don't do anymore. I used to drink coffee. I don't drink coffee anymore. There is another structure, be used to. Am, is, are, was, were, plus used to, which is used to talk about habits. For example, I'm used to jogging in the morning, which means this is my habit. In this case, we use the verb with ing. I'm used to jogging in the morning. Finally, the structure get used to also means to make something a habit, and again the structure is get used to plus a verb plus ing. When he was a child, he used to play tennis. He did that in the past, but he doesn't do that anymore. Next question. Which sentence is correct? I was angry because I had waited for her all day. I was waiting for her all day. I had been waiting for her all day. Correct answer. I had been waiting for her all day. The first part of the sentence in the past simple. I was angry. When we are talking about something that happened before another action in the past, we use past perfect continuous if that action was continuous. Subject plus had plus been plus verb plus ing. Good job, guys! This is the end of the intermediate section. Now let me know how many correct answers do you have. If you have 8 or more than 8 correct answers, then your level is more than intermediate. So that's amazing. Keep going with the rest of the video and find out your level of English. Now it's time to move on to the advanced section. In this part, I'm going to give you 10 challenging questions, so get ready. Let's start with the first question. Fill in the missing words. I managed to get through the window. I could to get through the window. I was able to get through the window. Correct answer. I managed to get in through the window. Managed to do something successfully, to deal with something difficult. Next question. Fill in the missing words. Your papers are on the floor. Why don't you pick up them? Pick them up. Pick them. Correct answer. Pick them up. When the direct object is a pronoun, it's usually placed between the verb and the particle. Pick them up. Next question. Fill in the missing words. We were really with the weather disappointed, disappointing. Correct answer. We were really with the weather disappointed. Be disappointed. Adjective disappointing. Something that disappoints, that makes you feel unhappy. Participle disappointed. A state of mind when you feel unhappy because your hopes were not satisfied. Next question. Which sentence is correct? Do you think we will finish our project in time? A. I don't suppose not. B. I suppose not. C. I don't so suppose. Correct answer. Do you think we will finish our project in time? I suppose not. B. Next question. Which sentence correctly reports the question? Where have you been? He asked me where I have been. He asked me where I was. He asked me where I had been. Correct answer C. He asked me where I had been. Here we have the topic reported speech. When we change from direct to indirect speech, you need to change the grammar. We have a question in the present perfect tense. So we need to change into the past perfect. He asked me where I had been. Next question. Which sentence is correct? The painting sold for $3,000. The painting was sold for $3,000. The painting was being sold for $3,000. Correct answer. The painting was sold for $3,000. The passive voice is used when we want to emphasize the action and the subject is not important. Was being sold is a passive continuous form, but we don't have any marker words here. So the answer is B. Next question. Which one is correct? He's had his car when he passed his driving test. He's had his car since he passed his driving test. He's had his car as he passed his driving test. Correct answer is B. Since he passed his driving test. Since is an adverb of time. Here we have the situation where he had his car from a particular time in the past until now. That's why the answer is B. Next question. Fill in the missing word. The directions my friend gave us were so we were able to find his house easily. A. Straightforward. B. Coordinated. C. Essential. Correct answer A. Straightforward. Next question. Fill in the missing words. One of Mickey's in his writing skill. He writes very clearly and professionally. A. Drawback. B. Assets. C. Acquaintances. Correct answer is B. Assets. Asset, a useful or valuable quality or skill. Next question. Fill in the missing word. I heard a outside, so I went to the window. I saw 4 men in the street arguing. A. Burial. B. Coincidence. C. Commotion. Correct answer is C. Commotion. Commotion, a sudden, short period of noise, confusion, or excited movement. Well done! We finished at advanced level.